had a really slow start. You could feel UCLA's physicality and their aggressiveness from the get-go. Felt like we were tentative to loose balls. They were winning 50-50 balls, loose balls, toughness plays, 10-second chance points. Got down 18, we kept fighting. Got it to 10 once. I think it was 14 and a half. Second half, we just challenged them. We got to defend. And you can't beat the top 10 team and then shoot 56% from the field in the half. We got to do better. And I thought the guys responded. They came back. We put ourselves in position, 7-point game, and we missed 3 one-on-one situations. But how we fought, how we defended, I was proud of our team.
It would seem like the margin of error for like this team is kind of small. So you just can't have the starts.
Yeah, you can't, Percy, and that's the thing about it. And then they scored. In the first half they had 10 points off second chance points, and those are toughness plays. In the second half they had 3. They scored 23 points off turnovers. Some of our turnovers are a little wacky, but in the second half I felt like we shared the ball, and Keon Brooks I thought did a really good job isolating his isolations and then moving the ball. And then you got to make shots. In the first half we were 2 for 14 from the 3-point line. We're just not going to win too many games shooting that percentage.
Over on the other side, they had some high praise for your team in the way you gave them a good fight. In the loss, is there still some satisfaction?
I think at the end of the day, we just focus on how you're going to get better every game. That's what you have to do. We obviously had a start we wish we could have back. But for the most part, when adversity hits, you got to respond. And obviously, we didn't win the game. We won the second half, but we didn't win the game. And we've got to do that for 40 minutes. We got to compete on the defensive end. We got to finish with rebounding. And then number 3 is we got to share the ball. And that's what we did in the second half to put ourselves in position to maybe steal one. When it got to 7, I had a couple one-on-one situations that we missed. You get those with a little game pressure. You never know how it's going to be. But I was proud of how we fought.
And just for kids had 20 turnovers, and I don't know if that necessarily hurt you, so much because they had 18. But how do you maybe cut those down? This is the second straight game.
It just goes back to decision making, Percy. We've got to be stronger with the ball. There was a couple stepping out of bounds. Those things you can control. We want our guys to be aggressive and unselfish, but we also you got to hit singles rather than home runs sometimes. You got to just make the single play. I thought when we calmed down and we just slowed down a little bit, it's a long game. We have to execute and do what we did. And we did. We just fell short.
How key was it to you to go 8 for 26 on threes there?
You got to make shots. We were 2 for 14 in the first half. So you go 5 for 14. It's just a different game. You're talking about 9 extra points, and you're down 14, so now it's a 5-point game. And, I felt, it always goes back to, are we getting high quality shots? I felt in the first half we did. We were just, I don't know if we were tight, anxious, or what. It just sometimes the ball just doesn't bounce the way you want it to bounce.
Your best player had a nice night. He touched on just what he's so effective. What did you like what he did?
The last 6 or 7 games, he has been so efficient. He's been so aggressive. He's been so confident. And when you see him hit it from the 3-point line, and teams are doubling him, they're coming from every different angle. And I think he's just feeling really comfortable in the role of being the go-to guy. The guys are believing him, and we're getting him in the ball position where he can be effective. He's taking the ball a lot stronger to the basket, which we love, and he's very unselfish. So we need him to play that way, especially when you're going to try to beat a team of this caliber.
Did the aura of Holly get to your freshman guards?
I don't know that, Percy. It's I grew up in Southern California, so seeing this is like, whoa, it's like walking into hollow ground. This thing is like, we were doing the Pledge of Allegiance, and I went over and I looked at the flag, and you go, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, like right next to the flag where you're going. It's a pretty special place, but they just didn't. You can see the physicality difference, and a lot of freshmen, you got to slow down. But I think these are also great opportunities for them to learn and move forward. As frustrated as they are, it's like what an experience as a freshman playing a pavilion against Tiger Campbell, Jalen Clark. Those guys it's a high-level team and a high-level environment.
But as a coach, like when you have Minnie who goes for 25 one game and then scores, what do you know? Do you know what you're gonna get?
But that's freshman. right? I mean, I'm really proud of how he's played in a lot of different ways. Tonight just wasn't his night. And our size, we needed size. We needed to be bigger in the zone. Hopkins in there, they were just picking us apart. We had to get bigger, and we did, and it really helped.
And to that right there, maybe that size. What led into Noah not playing tonight?
Just coach's decision. Just coach's decision.
Quick turnaround, as always, with these trips. SC's coming up. Forgot what that score was last time, but it was close in the second half, and then so
3-point game to Boogie Ellis.
right? Yeah.
It was awesome. They're a really good team. Drew Peterson and Boogie Ellis are as good a combination as there is in college basketball, I think. They got Victor, the kid who wasn't playing with a heart condition, so he gives them another 7-footer. Josh Woodward, I think, is one of the most improved players in the league. They've been playing really well. I think they have a 10-game winning streak at home. We're going to have to play really well, and hopefully we can carry the second half here over there for 40 minutes and come away with it.
There's like a crazy stat that's going around the Pac-12. Teams that are on the second, in that second game on the road, it's not really
Not good. Yeah.
No, it's not good. And it's not just you guys, but it's across the league. What is it about that game?
It's hard. Personally, it's hard. It's hard in this league. It's the back-to-back. But at the end of the day, you got to play the game. And we've had really good. Our best game of the year probably when we played St. Mary's, and it was not even 24 hours. We played. It's like played there and played at 9:30. We can do it. It's a mental thing. They're a really good team. We've shown signs of being a really good team at moments. If we can go out there and play for 40 minutes, like I know we can play, we'll put ourselves in position. That's what you got to do.
My last question is, you already kind of hinted it already. How do you build on this? You talk about the second half. How do you build on this?
You know what? It's when you have experience, that's great. And so, you saw the way PJ Fuller played in the second half in the game, and it's all about you don't. It's not like you don't want to say like losing's okay. What you're trying to teach them is the process of what it takes to be great. And so we just figured out we got to defend like that. We just turn them over 18 times. This team does it at the best assist to turnover ratio in the country. You gotta, we did that. We have that ability. Now can we do it for 40 minutes? That's the consistency that you need to be a championship team. That's the one thing I respect and love about them. They don't hurt themselves usually. They bunt, they hit singles, they have great signs over here. They got two really good guys. Tigers usually has the ball. Hopkins, Bona brings an energy, but he's physical. And so we just got to keep building. We got to keep growing. We got to keep moving forward. We use the term, this person knows, DMGB. Doesn't matter, get better.
DMG?
DMGB.
Oh, I like it.
Doesn't matter, get better.
Doesn't matter.
We lose, we win, and win by 30, lose by 30. Let's go.
I like that. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you, guys.